Alright, we're going. Camera is on. Oh. Yeah, and again, I still don't know what's public property and what's not. Maybe if you want to go down there, because if I'm preaching, it's going to be here, right? Well, maybe not. Maybe they'll cluster kind of down there, but I would imagine it'll be here. Let's not block the traffic here. Yeah, we're right in between it all. So let's walk in here. Excuse me, sir. Every day in this country, 3,000 image bearers of God are destroyed and killed like this. And we want to see the end. Thousands of them every single day. And that's horrible, right? Isn't this disgusting? It's gross.
It's pretty gross.
Yeah, but mothers are allowed in this country to do that to their kids every single day, thousands of them. And so we want to see the end. We want to make it illegal in this country to do this, right? Do you think that's a good thing? That we should fight for that? Fight to make this wrong? Illegal? Yeah, but there's not enough of us. We need people like you. We need your help. We need your voice to help us call to our magistrates and say, make this illegal. Because until then, it's going to keep going, and more babies are going to be destroyed, brutally murdered. So when you go in there today, you can go to abolishhumanabortion.com, and you can go to, on Facebook, you can go to the Abolitionist Society of Eastern Washington, Abolitionist Society of Eastern Washington. You can contact us there. But please contact us, because we need your help. We need to tell all your friends, we need everyone that we can to help us to make this illegal. Okay, can you do that?
Yeah.
Thank you. Excuse me, ma'am. Did you know that every single day in this country, 3,000 image bearers of God are destroyed like this? Every single day, 3,000 of them are murdered. Isn't that horrible and disgusting? So we want to make it end, right? If you're actually, like, this is disgusting, and the reason I'm showing it to people is because I want to see them inspired to help us fight, because we need to make that end. We need to make it illegal to kill babies in America. But we need your help, because there's not enough of us out here. So we need your help, your friends, tell all your friends, and we need you to help us fight for these babies' lives. Can you do that? So when you go in class today, you can go to Facebook, you can go to the Abolitionist Society of Eastern Washington, and you can contact us there, Abolitionist Society of Eastern Washington, and you can help us. Can you do that? Thank you. Excuse me, ma'am. Did you know that every day in America, 3,000 babies are destroyed like this? Every single day, thousands of them are killed, and we need you to help us make it illegal. We need your help. We need everyone that we can, because there's not enough of us as it is. Excuse me, ma'am? Did you know that every day in America, 3,000 babies are destroyed like this? Every single day, thousands of them are murdered like this, and it's legal in America. It's okay to do this to babies. Isn't that disgusting? It's horrible. So we need to make it illegal, right? It's very important, because every day that's not made illegal, that many more babies will die. Thousands and thousands of them, millions every single year. So what we need people like you and all your friends, everyone you know, to help us, because there's not enough of us as it is to fight for them, to tell our magistrates to say, make it illegal. So we need people like you, and so you can tell all your friends, and just you can go to the Abolitionist Society of Eastern Washington on Facebook, Abolitionist Society of Eastern Washington. You can contact us there, but I just need your help, okay? Yeah. So when you go into class today, you can think about contacting us and helping us fight for these babies' lives. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Excuse me, sir. Did you know that every single day in America, 3,000 babies are murdered just like this? Every single day, thousands of them, untold thousands, are butchered alive. They're burned, they're poisoned, they're flushed down toilets, they're thrown in garbages, their body parts are sold. Horrible stuff, right? 3,000 every single day. It needs to be made illegal, right? Definitely, right? This is gross. This is disgusting. But we need your help, because there's only a few of us here in the city to oppose this evil. And we need your help. We need your voice. We need all your friends' voices. So when you go in there today, you can go to abolishhumanabortion.com to learn more. And on Facebook, you can go to the Abolitionist Society of Eastern Washington. Abolitionist Society of Eastern Washington. You can contact us there. And just be thinking about how you can help us, okay? Because we need you. We need your voice to help us fight this holocaust in our nation. Can you do that? Yeah, it is terrible. You need to raise your voice, okay? Speak out against it. Excuse me, sir. Are you aware that every day in this country, babies are being destroyed? On your watch, sir, every day, thousands of innocent image bearers of God are destroyed. This is your job. Excuse me, ma'am? Are you aware that every single day in this country, 3,000 image bearers of God are destroyed, just like this? Yeah. Thousands of them are murdered. So, do you think it should be made illegal? No? Why not? Look at this. This is murder, isn't it? That's a baby. What else is it?
I know. That's why I don't want if these things come into legal.
Yeah, but they do come into existence because people are irresponsible with what they do. They don't have self-control, right? So they create these babies.
Oh wow!
And then they murder them.
Yeah, in that case, I'm okay with that. But
not
everybody, because they.
Wait, how could you be okay with this? Look at this picture. That's a baby. It's been ripped to shreds. That's. If I did that to someone else, would you be okay with that?
No.
No, but so then why is it fine to do that to this baby?
Yeah.
It's wrong, right?
Yeah.
It is wrong. As soon as you actually think about it and look at it, it's like, wow, that's murder. You can just see it, right?
Yeah.
It needs to be made illegal. These children are image bearers of God. That's what gives them their value. They're made in the image of Almighty God, who created the whole universe. And when we kill them, we defile the image of God. That's a terrible sin. That's why murder is wrong. So we want to abolish this Holocaust, right? We need your help. We need everyone's help here because there's not enough of us as it is. Okay? So you can go to abolishhumanabortion.com for more information. And if you go to Facebook, you can contact us at Abolitionist Society of Eastern Washington. Okay? Abolitionist Society of Eastern Washington. You can contact us there.
Okay.
But we need your help to make this illegal, okay? Can you do that?
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Excuse me, sir. Are you aware that in this country, every single day, thousands and thousands of babies are destroyed, just like this? Every day, thousands of them are murdered by their own mothers. This is disgusting and wrong, right? This is murder. So we want to abolish this holocaust. We want to make it illegal, right? Don't you? Like, look at that. That's murder, right? So if it's murder, it should be illegal, just like murder is illegal, right? See? So, but to make it illegal, we have to fight. We have to stand up and raise our voice until the magistrates make this illegal, right? That's what we have to do. But there's not enough of us, as it is, to fight it. So we need you. We need your voice and your friends' voices. Tell all your friends, and go to abolishhumanabortion.com. You can learn more there, and you can contact us at the. If you go to Facebook, you can go to the Abolitionist Society of Eastern Washington on Facebook and contact us there. Because we need your help, okay? We need your voice, your help to help us fight this, okay? Can you do that? Thank you. Excuse me, sir? Are you aware that every day thousands of babies are destroyed? And sir, this is a holocaust happening on your watch. We need you. We need your voice to help us fight this. If you go in and ask, who are those kids with signs on the sidewalk, you'll probably be told, oh, they're haters, they're right-wing terrorists, things like that. But this is the truth. We come here because we love you, and we love our preborn neighbors, and we want to save them. We want to save you. We want Jesus to save you from eternal damnation that awaits you. Every day in this country, thousands and thousands of image bearers of God are destroyed. They're murdered. Their skulls are crushed in. They're torn limb from limb. They're burned. They're poisoned. They're thrown in dumpsters like garbage. They're thrown down toilets like excrement. Their body parts are sold like they're animals. Thousands of image bearers of God every day, human beings like you with the same rights as you do, are destroyed. They're murdered by their own mothers. This is a horrible holocaust. This is injustice. And we need you to help us fight it. We need you to raise your voice. Excuse me, ma'am? Did you know that every day in America, thousands of image bearers of God like this are destroyed? Thousands of them are murdered just like this every single day. This is a horrible holocaust, and we need you to help us fight it to make it end, right? We need everyone's voice, everyone to raise up and say to our magistrates, make this illegal, right? But we need you. We need you and your friends to help us to fight this, right? So just, see? This ought to be fought. If this was happening in front of you, if people were being murdered and torn apart like this, would you do nothing? I don't think you would. Most people wouldn't. But most people do nothing about these unborn babies being murdered. So when you go in there today, you can contact us at the Abolitionist Society of Eastern Washington on Facebook, Abolitionist Society of Eastern Washington. You can contact us there because we need your help, okay? So can you think about how you can help us when you go into class today? Thanks. Well, there's two sides. This side says the body inside your body is not your body. It's sort of a response to, you know, the pro-choice mantra, my body, my choice. It's not their body, not your choice, because that's not their body. This side says this is not healthcare, because they say abortion is healthcare. That's not healthcare. That's if people were torn apart like this on the street, they wouldn't call that healthcare. But they call it healthcare when it's done to an unborn baby. So we're just out here to expose this holocaust that's happening in America. That's at least 10 times as big as the German Holocaust. It's just way bigger. And most people are okay with it. Just like the Germans in Nazi Germany were fine with it.
No, but the thing is that why don't you take care of the neo-Nazis that are cutting up first instead of taking care of this?
Well, we do. We want to take care of all babies. So if there's babies that are poor and unfed, yes, that's not a baby.
A baby technically isn't a baby until it's 9 months old.
Well, why is that? Who gets to decide that when a baby comes to life?
It's just common knowledge. When
Common
a baby
knowledge?
is born, it's a baby. And that's when it's officially a baby. It's not a baby like that.
So, but how do you know? How do you know when a human being comes into existence?
You standing out here, you two are both males. I think that you shouldn't be standing out here. I think it's really a decision of a woman because you're not able to reproduce. You don't know if that woman was raped. If you don't know if that woman was born into, if her dad raped her, if someone random person raped her, and it could have been a worse decision. Imagine if someone that was part of a family raped her and it was gonna die anyways.
Let's say there was a woman who murdered somebody with a gun, a born person on the street, just murdered them.
Yeah.
Do I have the right to say that's wrong? Do I?
Well,
It was a woman. It was a female who murdered the other person. So I'm a male. Oh, so I can't say that that's wrong because she was a woman.
That's not your body. If you would
That's her body? If that was her body, then she'd be dead.
You wouldn't understand the reason why someone would do that. You don't know the reasons of why people go to abortion clinics and they get abortion.
And I don't know the reason why she shot someone with a gun on the street. Do you have to know the reason to say that murder is wrong?
Yeah.
You do? Okay, so let's say she killed someone on the street.
If there was a woman out here and she shot someone else, imagine what would the reason be. Imagine if he murdered her family. You wouldn't know that reason, right?
I don't know that reason. But
Exactly.
does that change whether or not it's okay for her to murder?
Well, obviously not, but that's not murder.
Well, then why not?
That is not murder.
Why?
Because it's a part. I want to tell you that was an egg, and just because a piece of sperm went to it and it was born,
It became a human being.
It was not a human being.
By what standard? Is it science? Is it the Bible? Is it yourself? By what standard can you say that life doesn't begin or the fetus?
Life does not begin until a child is born of birth, and it's
So how do you know? By what standard?
Well, when a child is born, that's when, okay, what do you count the days of when a child is born? You count the days of when the child is, the day. So I was born May 15th. So they don't count me as 9 months old when I was born. They count me as 1 day old when May 16th.
That's just our cultural system.
So why would you come out here and do this?
How our culture counts birthdays has nothing to do with when human life begins. We can decide, oh, we start counting your age after your 5th birthday. And that doesn't mean that you become a human being when you're 5. That's just a cultural system. That doesn't change when life begins. But I ask again, you didn't answer me. By what standard do you determine when life begins? Because I could say, oh, I determine it by the grass. And the grass says that you're not a human being, so I can kill you.
What stage do you determine when a person is born?
When
What do you think?
at fertilization, at conception, a human being is brought into existence, made in the image of God.
No.
That's what gives them their value. Okay, so by what standard then? I keep asking you.
When it's born.
No. Like, how? That means by what authority? What source do you take from to know when life begins? Like, what's the source of your knowledge? Is it just your brain? Is it just you?
No.
Is it science?
Yes, of course.
Science? Okay. Can you give me the science?
But that's the thing. First trimester abortion victim murdered at 10 weeks.
Yes.
So I want to know. I just want to ask you, why do you think it's okay? I'm just besides the question. I want to ask you why it's okay for you to think that you could stand outside of a big high school like this and not expect someone to come out here and...
Well, I do expect it.
Yeah.
I expect that. We all have freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really think that you do have freedom of speech, but what I think is that a woman should... You don't know what a woman did, and you don't know what happened to her, and I think that something like this, it should be okay. And the reason it's okay is because you don't know what happened to her.
The reason it's okay is because I didn't know what happened to her. Okay, so let me say this.
If you murdered someone, and the reason why you murdered someone is because that person murdered your family, people would look at you and be like, oh, I get it.
Okay, so let me ask this. If the reason why they did it determines whether or not it was okay, and a woman comes up with a gun on the street and kills a born person on the street, and I don't know what the reason was, that might have been okay for her to murder that person because I don't know the reason. Is that what you're saying? Because you said what the reason is determines whether or not it's okay. So, what the reason is that she murdered someone on the street determines whether it was okay for her to murder that person.
The point is that you don't know what's going through people's brains.
So is there a circumstance in which that could be okay for her to come up and kill someone on the street?
Well, my point of stance is that you don't know what's going through her brain.
Well, yes, hold on, let's just start with yes or no. Could there be a circumstance in which it's okay for her to come up and shoot someone with a gun on the street? Is there any circumstance in which that could be okay?
I'm just saying that's the point. You don't know what's going through her brain.
So, yes.
Yes or no question is like you coming up with the stance that someone is getting shot on the street is not the same as
why not?
As someone like that.
That child has...
That is not a child.
Whether or not it's a child, it's been shredded to pieces. So it's been, whether it was a parasite or a child or what, it's been killed, right? So we have the same thing. We have things being killed. So you say the only...
Those are not. You have to understand.
Exactly. It's not a human being, right?
Yeah.
So the difference is not what the circumstance is, like you've been saying. The difference is actually whether or not this is a human being. See, the core, the root disagreement is whether or not this is a human being. It's not actually about the circumstance. Because I'm pretty sure you wouldn't answer me, but I'm pretty sure you'd say no. There's no circumstance in which a woman could kill someone on the street with a gun. There's no circumstance. But there is a circumstance in which this is okay. Why is there a difference there? Because you believe this is not a human being, right?
But you keep on relating back to this person that's being shot on the street, but that's not equivalent or something like that.
Mm-hmm. You need to move to the other side of this.
Is this public property here?
This is not. That's
not? Okay.
School property.
This is school property?
Oh,
all right, can you please show me where the line is?
Get on the other side of...
okay, thank you.
Where are you from?
Kennewick.
Okay, so what are you doing on my campus? I can trespass you right here.
Yeah, well, I didn't...
Don't.
Okay, once I know, I'll stay over here.
All right, on the other side.
Thank you. Usually, the sidewalks are public property, so...
You see this?
This line here?
No.
Get a Bible and read it. So.
You need to be on the other side.
All right, sorry.
Wait, this is public property here too?
No.
What about that over there? That line there? All of this?
You see this? Yes. It's on the other side.
Wait,
that is strange because usually there has to be 5 feet of public easement on the side of every road.
Get on the road if you like, but this, you see where the student parking is? It's all Pasco property.
Okay,
all right.
So it's like student parking.
Yes.
Okay.
So
I'll look that up later because that doesn't make much sense because usually the roads have to have 5 feet of public easement. But for now, I'll move over. Yeah.
Well, before you do that, maybe you need to call. So you can see, right?
Yeah.
And make it fair for us.
All right. Well, this is. The reason I didn't call is because usually there is. I expect there's usually public sidewalk.
Well, yeah, but when it's student parking, it's
even on the schools.
Yes,
all right, but I'll come back to you on that. But for now, we'll be over there.
Right,
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Totally.